A vicious attempt on our life has been thwarted. And he's back! Let's get out of here. I stole your cape and your bones. Truly, this is true irony. A highwayman, in his attempt to assault random passersby and steal their items, has had karma bite him in the butt, and I have stolen his cape. And his bones, which I guess that counts as an item. But that's not an item you usually would think about. Anyways, we got 5 attack, which means we can wield steel weaponry. So long, Iron Scimitar. You served us well in a single fight. But now, we've got steel. Now to get back on track what we were really trying to do. Next quest, the Queen of Thieves. All the requirements, very easy. So we just have to talk to this guy. The one and only item you need for this quest is a stew, which you can get from pubs. It was a special change just for Twisted League to be able to get stews from pubs, apparently. I believe you can make stews, but I've got plenty of money, so I'm just gonna buy it. Onwards with the quest. Here's another random event. Mysterious old man. What do you got for me? A maze. Yes, please. Let's see what we got. 4 mithril ore, 18 death runes, and possibly some more money. So that's okay. Not really useful right now, but it's alright. Would prefer like arrows or something, but oh well. And there is the Queen of Thieves complete. Another very easy quest. So we get a quest point that doesn't matter, 2,000 coins, which I'm not going to complain about, 2,000 thieving XP, but actually 10,000 thieving XP, favor, and a memoir page. 42 thieving. I can steal from fish stalls. I don't know if there's any fish stalls here. Anyways, use this page with the memoirs, and now can teleport here. Well, not here exactly, but in the area. It's marked by rose bushes. We also have favor certificate, which pushes us to 30% Piscurlius favor, which means we can now use the sandworms to continue on. And another thing we unlocked was this fishing shop, which sells all sorts of stuff. We already have a small net. I don't intend to do any regular fly fishing, but fly fishing and barbarian fishing would be pretty good. And then, why not? We'll buy some various things. Then he also sells feathers, which is very nice. We'll just buy a few for now. These will be useful for fly fishing, barbarian fishing, and fletching. I was hoping the bait might be cheaper, but it's not. And we also have another shop over here. Let's see if they have anything. Nothing new. And it looks like this is another pub. But we already got the stew we needed, so not a problem. It wouldn't be useful to get the stew here because you have to get the stew to get down here in the first place, so that wouldn't actually work. Onward to the next stuff. For the next things that I want to do, I need a whole bunch more money, again. So I'm going to steal a whole bunch more silk. But first, we have some tasks to turn in. 20 points. 10 from completing Queen of Thieves, and another 10 from when we turned in our first book at the Arceus Library. let's get to stealing. Okay, so I went a little bit overboard, and I now have 334 silk. So while I wait for the silk merchant to forget about me again, I'm gonna go get something else accomplished. And with this deposit, we've got 400 saltpeter, which we will be using to get Hosidius favor in a continuing, drawn-out process, as you would expect from an Iron Man account. And there's all the silk sold. We have 24,000 coins. And that means it is time for World Tour Shopping Spree V2. That went very well. Just a little bit of camping at the store. Got myself a fire staff. I already have the air staff, so kind of regretting that purchase right now, but it's not too big of a deal. And we're back over here to pick up that adamant pickaxe that we couldn't afford last time. On the way over here, I did stop at the sword shop, but it was just full of people, so there was no way for me to actually attempt to get an adamant sword. So that means we only have one more place to go. And here we are at the final shop. We're going to be buying 300 compost. Now, one thing you might have noticed is that I got 400 saltpeter. And you might be wondering, why did you do that? The answer is simple. A gross miscalculation. My intention here was to get 400 compost and saltpeter, to get to 45% to do cooking, to get to 75% to go to the woodcutting guild, to buy axes, to go to Wintertide, without having to do the mining and smithing portion. Turns out, the woodcutting guild requires woodcutting 60. And I would have to do that with a bronze axe. So that is not a thing we're going to be doing. That's not a thing we're going to be doing at all. So instead of doing that, we're going to take our pickaxes and head to the mines. Looks like it's cleared out a bit down here at the mines. So in order to get a steel axe, we're going to be going for 30 or 31 smithing. But first, we need to be able to get to iron and steel. So we need to do some tin and copper mining. We're going to get about an inventory of both. And there's all the tin and copper we're going to need. We also got a evil twin random event, so we now have 4 rubies. Might make myself strength amulet or something out of those. But now, it's on to go mine some iron. And there is 117 iron ore, which, depending on my luck with smelting, should be enough to get to level 30. And along the way, we got to 36 mining, which means we also got level 20 mining. 10 points, yay! Time to go smelt, and then smith, and then smelt, and then smith. I'm gonna need coal at some point to make this axe. I'll find that too. Found some coal. It's right here next to the castle. Also gonna get a little bit more iron ore, because as long as I don't get a mining level, that'll be fine. And then it's off to Lovacange to smelt and smith. And we are back with the required smithing level. Ended up having enough iron. Was not a problem. Was a good thing that I collected those last bits of iron when I was getting the coal, or it would have been close. But we made arrow tips. So we have 390 bronze arrow tips, 930 iron arrow tips. So that'll be very good for some fletching XP. Now, we got to level 30, so we can just complete another task for level 20. And now, we need to have 31 to make the steel axe. So what we did is we went over to the pub over here and got ourselves a dwarven stout. +1 smithing. And now we have an axe. Time to go cut down an entire forest and light it on fire.